Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this today. The Mad City testing server has opened to the public. If you're Prestige 1 or above, you can open your phone, go into the settings app, scroll all the way down, and you will see testing test server. All you've got to do is click it and you'll be teleported to the Mad City test server. In this server, we have two new features, the wallet system and the money truck heist. We went over this in the blog video that I posted yesterday. You can click that video up in the icon to check that out. And now we are in the testing version of this. So keep in mind, nothing is final. You might see something that looks a little bit weird. It's not final. This is a testing server. Please keep that in mind. So we're in the bank right now, and the first thing we're going to check out is the wallet system. Basically, this is robbery stacking version 2. For anyone that played chapter 1, you'll know that robbery stacking was a big part of the game. You can rob a heist, go to another heist, and go to another heist and another one without even having to cash in the criminal base. And when you go to the criminal base, you can cash in all of it at the exact same time. And this is the version of it that we have right now. You grab things, and you can see that here is the wallet. So it actually tells me how much in the bank that I can take. And then you'll see when I put it into my wallet, it will update my wallet, and at the bottom it will show the current robbery that I'm at. You may be wondering why it says out of 5k, because the bank for VIP people have 5k. So what it is now is that the wallet, it will tell you how much you can actually grab, and then when you actually cash it in, then your money will double with the VIP. But we're going to check that out when we finish robbing. So you can see that the bank is now filled up, 5k out of 5k, and now my wallet has 5k. When I go to the criminal base, however, it will be 10k. It will automatically double. But we're going to hold on to this amount of money. We're going to rob something else, and I'm going to show you how it actually works. So now we're in the club. You can tell that I still have the amount that I had in my wallet, and if I go into the club here, the bank text will change to the club text. Now it will say that my max is 8.8k, and it will update my wallet. Okay, so the heist just closed. That's a really bad timing, but you did see a little bit that the fact that I had my bank money already, but I managed to collect 1.76k from the club. So I could choose right now to go to the criminal base, or I could just choose to go to another heist, which is definitely what I'm going to do right now. So we're in the resort right now. This is a public server, so there are a lot of people next to me right now. But you can see that I'm going to grab this jewel, and the text is going to change from club and to resort, and then I'm going to get 5,000, and then I can get one more. Obviously, because it's a VIP, I will get the money when I actually deposit it to the criminal base. I think that that's a good idea, to be fair, because before, VIP members had to do double the amount of work to rob something as compared to normal players. So now it's not like that. Now you have to rob the exact same amount that normal players do, and instead now it's just kind of you get double when you deposit. So now we're back in the bank again, robbing at a separate time, and you can see that it has now gone back to the bank, which was the initial one. And this is actually different to chapter 1. In chapter 1, you couldn't rob the same heist twice while stacking. It will basically just assume that you've already robbed the heist if you haven't cashed it in at the criminal base yet. But with this one, I went to the bank, then the club, then the resort, and now we've gone back to the bank, and yet it's letting me rob the bank again, which is awesome. So I've got myself 21.7k cash. I'm going to go to the criminal base now and deposit all of it, and it should double when I get to the criminal base. So let's have a look. Here we go. So this should be around maybe like 42,000. Let's have a look. So it says the wallet reward. I robbed the resort, bank, club, and then the bank again, and I ended up getting 45,696, which is brilliant. As I mentioned earlier, now VIP members don't have to do double the work to rob a heist compared to a free player. They just have to do the same amount of work, but they'll get double the money when they cash it in, which is a big plus. So now the final thing that's new in this testing server is the money truck heist, and the money truck will actually spawn right here by the GTR parking lot. You'll see on the minimap, kind of near the club, kind of near the gun store. This is the only spawn location of it. I'm going to assume that by the time it releases, there will be multiple, because right now it just kind of spawns in the middle of nowhere. But we're going to rob this heist when it spawns in, and we're going to see how it is. All right, here it is. So it's just spawned in. The map marker's red, and it's got a little truck on it. So we're going to shoot the truck, and you can see that I can get up to 10,000 cash by dealing damage to the truck. So the truck is not actually controlled by someone. It's just like the plane and the boat. It kind of spawns in and then drives itself to the destination, which is the docks. As you can see, there's a ton of people robbing this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the 10k damage. I think people are going to blow it up before I'm able to do that. But when it actually explodes, as we saw in the video in the blog yesterday, it will actually drop loads of cash. My biggest complaint with this is that it's so hectic. There are so many cars trying to rob this truck. It's actually insane. But you can see that cash drops onto the ground, and you can actually collect it. So you can collect up to 15,000 worth. But that's for non-VIP. For VIP players, it's worth up to 30,000 cash. And I think that means that it's the best heist in the game in terms of money earned. But yeah, the actual van is the same van. Actually, this one right here. That's so convenient. It's this van right here that you actually take your jewelry money in. And it's colored blue. And I'm pretty sure that that's not final. I'm pretty sure, yes, this is a testing server. So I'm pretty sure that it's actually going to be a different vehicle to that one. I think what would be really cool is if it was the OG jewelry truck. You can check it out on the screen there. This was the original, what was meant to be the jewelry van, and they changed it to the van. But the icon, the map marker, which looks like this, looks pretty much the exact same as that truck. So it'd be awesome if there was a giant lorry taking something to the docks, taking money to the docks, and you had to kind of defeat it and blow it up. I think that would be amazing. Okay, so let's try this again. So I'm robbing it again. As you can see, I still have the the money from the last time I robbed this. We are now dealing damage to it, and of course so many players flock to it. People are using some giant vehicles like the Terminator to try and take this down, and it's really hurting people like me that's in a little bit of a smaller vehicle. But yeah, you can get up to 10,000 with the truck damage, but the truck does have more health than that. Eventually, after a while, especially with this amount of people robbing it, it will drop money. As you can see, you can collect it, and you can collect up to 5,000 cash. It does actually, just like with the truck damage, it does drop more than that. That's the amount you can get. So you can get up to 15,000, which in turn for a VIP is 30,000. We're going to cash it in now. I hope that was some insight of what's to come from the money truck heist. I'm sure there'll be loads of changes from the vehicles to the spawns to the locations to maybe even kind of the collisions with loads of vehicles. I'm sure that all of that will be changed when it actually releases into the main game, which should be September 1st as confirmed in the latest blog post. Expect loads more content with the money truck heist and the wallet system. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video, because there'll be a lot more content on it. If you want to check out a previous video going over the update released to the public server, which included zip lines and a jewelry store roof revamp, you can click that video right there and check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is DMD, and as always, peace out.